Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today I only picked up one and only watched one, so it's going to be a quick video, but let's get down to it. First off, let me say to you guys, Happy New Year and welcome to 2013. I myself am definitely looking forward to this year. A lot of new things going on with Cinema Sickness, that I'm very excited about. And also, of course, all the great movies that'll be coming out to home formats and to theaters that I'm very much looking forward to. So now on to what I picked up today. And as I mentioned yesterday, I really wasn't planning on buying anything today. Figured today'd be a day I just sort of sit around the house. And for the most part, I did that. A lot of stores were opening up later, didn't feel like really going out to them. I had a family dinner to go to tonight, so I just kind of assumed, yeah, definitely sitting around the house today, not going out, not doing anything. And like I said, that's pretty much what I did. However, I did have to run out to the grocery store to pick up one item to bring along with me to my family's dinner, and while I was out there, found a DVD I wanted to grab, and that was Regular Show, the best DVD in the world at this moment in time. That is a very interesting title. Now this year, as I mentioned a few weeks ago when I picked up the first release of this show, I never really watched too much of this show. I've seen about 2 episodes, and that's it. The reason being, I just don't watch that much TV. I've said that a million times to you guys, I just really don't. It's very rare that I actually sit down to a television and actually watch a show. But I have caught this on, I believe it's Cartoon Network, a few times, and I've stopped and I've watched, and I've really enjoyed what I've seen. So I've definitely wanted to pick up the DVD so I can finally sit down and actually check out a bunch of the episodes back to back, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Haven't got around to watching my first DVD yet, so now that I have both DVD releases, I'm very excited. I can't wait to check them both out. So that's it for what I bought today, so now on to what I watched. And since today is the first day of 2013, I of course had to watch The Postman. For those of you who are unaware, this movie actually takes place in the year 2013. I actually looked up online what movies did take place in the year 2013, and I believe there were a whole list of 3. One I have, I forget what it was, one I didn't have, and then The Postman. So I figured it was definitely time to check out The Postman, as I have not actually seen this movie yet. I've had it on Laserdisc for a little while now, just haven't got around to watching it, so I figured today, the perfect day to check this movie out. And I absolutely loved it. It was a very uplifting movie. It all takes place in this kind of post-apocalyptic world, again, set in 2013. The United States not doing so well, and there's this group of people who are basically trying to start this new army, kind of trying to become the new army of the United States, basically the new rulers of the U.S. They're a bunch of assholes. Their leader, complete dick. Not a very nice group at all. They're going around town, terrorizing people, grabbing people, forcing them into this army. They get Kevin Costner. He gets forced in this army, but he ends up escaping. And after he escapes, and I'm going to ruin a lot of stuff here, so if you haven't seen the movie, perhaps stop listening now. But once he escapes, he's looking for shelter and comes across an old post jeep. And he goes inside to get warm, ends up stealing the clothes of the post officer. Again, just to pretty much stay warm, and comes up after the night's over, goes up to this town and makes this huge lie about how they have to let him in and give him food and whatnot because he's here, you know, as an ambassador of the United States, as a postman to deliver mail and whatnot, which is a complete BS lie. People start believing him. He starts feeding into the lies, basically saying, yeah, the United States government's back. There's a president now. Things are great out east, which is, again, all BS. But it really starts to get people, you know, it's very positive. It gets people's spirits up. It gets people happy, thinking that things are getting better. There's like the United States government's back. This army who's just a bunch of assholes, killing people, taking people. Just a horrible, horrible group. They're going to get destroyed because the government's going to come in and smash them. So really, Kevin Costner's just kind of, you know, even though he's completely lying, he's actually kind of helping people out and lifting spirits against this horrible army that's just, you know, it's just empowering all these people. And everything starts to snowball, and there's this guy, or kid, who wants to be a postman, and he ends up, Kevin Costner says, whatever, swears him in. He leaves, but then this kid he swore in starts swearing in other people, and this whole group of basically kid postmen come about. And from this group of people, basically just going around delivering mail to all these different towns of survivors of this, again, post-apocalyptic world, it really starts to lift up spirits and regain hope, and the army that's going out to crush everybody is starting to find out what's going on. They're, of course, not very happy about this because they don't want people, believing in the United States government and, basically thinking against them. So they get pissed off. They start to go after the Postman. They start to go after Kevin Costner. And it's basically this war against all the Postmen. Of course, in the end, Kevin Costner wins, the Postman wins, and everything works out for the best, and everybody's happy in the end. But it is a great movie and very uplifting. I would have to say my only downfall with the movie are a couple cheeseball moments, which, you guys know me, I love cheesy movies. But this isn't really a cheesy movie, so to see cheesy stuff happen in a non-cheesy movie, I don't necessarily like that. If it's a cheeseball action movie, yeah, bring it on. More cheese, the better. But in an uplifting, very positive movie like The Postman, the cheesy parts you just kind of roll your eyes at, but they are overlooked because it is a really great and very well done movie that the cheesy parts just, you can skim right over them. You might roll your eyes, but in 2 minutes you'll forget about them because something great will be happening, something very uplifting, something very positive will be happening, and you'll be right back into the movie. So a great, great watch. I would definitely recommend it. It is a 3-hour film, but really the 3 hours flew right by. In fact, there was parts of this movie where I just kept wishing it was going. I wanted to see more. I wanted more story. So a 3-hour movie that I wish would have been longer because just a great and very well done story. I had heard great things about this movie for years. Just the fact that I'm just getting around to watching it, kind of sad, and I really wish I had watched it earlier because all the great things I heard about this movie are definitely true. People call this movie a classic. I understand why. So The Postman is a great, great movie, and I would highly recommend checking it out. So that's it for what I bought and what I watched today. Like I said, a very quick update since I only bought one and only watched one, but I'm definitely excited about picking up the regular show. Now I have both DVD releases, and I cannot wait to sit down and watch some of that great animated series. And also watching The Postman, great, great movie. And the fact that it takes place in 2013 is awesome, so I highly recommend, if you haven't seen the movie, and even if you have seen the movie, definitely check it out this year. It's the perfect year to watch the movie. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.